Hello Internet, this is Oleg here again and welcome to my tech review. So today is a special day because I finally got my hands on MacBook Pro, the new one, 2018 model, which is 13-inch, 512 SSD with touch bar. It's not specs to the max, but it's a good working machine, so let's see how it's gonna go and compare it with my existing MacBook Pro. And this is 15-inch based on Core i7 processor with 16 GB of RAM as well. The new one is gonna be also on 16 GB of RAM and 512 SSD with touch bar and 13-inch. So let's see how it's gonna go. This video is about my first impressions and basic comparison between the two, because I was looking into this for quite some time, but because of the issues reported with this particular product, from anywhere from butterfly keyboard to connector to the monitor, all of this actually was stopping me from getting the new MacBook Pro. But looks like finally I got convinced that's machine which is gonna be my daily driver going forward. Okay, so here's the box. It's a MacBook Pro with a touch bar. So let's open it up. So I got my knife. Just gonna cut this thing over like this, so we can remove that. And just go here. Okay, cool. Now we can open it up. Now plastic goes away. Alright. New product. Even though it's not that new anymore, but at least it smells like one. Alright, here it is. Small. Look at that. Very small. So, and normal set is here. This is the cable for USB-C to USB-C. Some products, material from that standard with the stickers and all. I'm not even gonna unpack that. And the power brick is this guy. Small, but should be fine to charge this baby. Alright, let's go with the box. Move it away. Alright, and now we're gonna open. Wow. Paper here on the screen, and it's immediately starting up. So let's get that going. Wow, look at you. So nice. Touchpad is so big. And it's like this is a small machine. This is 13-inch machine comparing to my original one, which is 15-inch. This guy is right here. As you can see, that's my original one. Press the return key. Yeah, that's the original one I have. So I'm gonna do setup for this guy right now, and we'll continue once it's set up, when it's ready to do side-by-side comparison. But wow, it's amazing. To use British English. To use English. English, yes. Press the return key. Yep, that's what I did. Alright, let's set it up. Right, so here are the two Macs. This is my original one. This is 15-inch. So if you can see the difference, it's pretty huge compared to the new one. New one is so tiny because the screen is smaller and everything, and the footprint of the laptop itself is very, very small. But it's make it compact and very light as well. Very easy to take it with you on the trip. Or if you're working with this, then to the workplace. But see the differences over here. The grills for the speakers, the distance here is like more wide than here. Here is more narrow, but the sound should be okay as well for this one. And this laptop got a touch bar. So you see here, this touch bar really helpful. This content of the touch bar will change dynamically. It depends on where you are at, what app. Some people question the usability of the touch bar, but I think it's very useful to have this dynamically changed and customized to your liking. Right. The other thing which I noticed as well, if you look on the speed of the connection, the Wi-Fi connection on this guy here is faster than on the original one, right? So this right now it's doing 975 megabit per second, versus the original one, which is also has wireless AC connectivity, right? But if you click on this speed and check that out, it's gonna show you less. It's gonna show you 878 megabit per second, right? And that's probably almost the maximum which I see on this machine. So it depends on where you connect it on, but I think it's connected to the AC Pro Unify. Both of them are connected to there. But this machine shows you 975 or even 1000 sometimes. This guy is never go up around like above 900 at all, megabit per second, even though both are wireless AC. From the responsiveness perspective, this machine is actually very responsive as well. This is the Core i5 and this one is Core i7, but the memory is faster on this machine because it's 2133 megahertz PDDR3 memory, 16 gigabyte as well. And this guy got different memory, so this is 1600 megahertz also DDR3 memory. So this one is almost like twice as fast on the memory side, and memory is very important. The only difference is this machine got Thunderbolt 2 ports and a whole bunch of other things like USBs and some of the convenience ports we used to like. This guy here actually got just USB-C ports, 2 adapters on this side and 2 adapters on this side. So both of them got probably would need a dongle, specific dongle to get this connected and expand the capabilities so I can connect some other devices to it. But in general, I like it a lot. It's very fast, very robust machine, very actually quick to react as well to to the keys. And the touch bar is really magic. And I also configured my fingerprint here scanner, so to do the unlock and all the other stuff. Even though I don't really need it, because I'm using my Apple Watch actually to unlock the machine, so that's not a big deal for me. But in general, this fingerprint scanner here is a very good idea as well. So you might ask, what about the keyboard, right? The keyboard is very good as well. It's less travel distance on the keys, but I like it because it's very easy to type things on this keyboard, and it's pretty good in terms of response. If you keep this keyboard clean and don't eat on your laptop, then it's gonna be serving you forever pretty much and not gonna have any issues. The trackpad, I like it a lot. I have configured it to do the touch, not just a click, because I like it when I just like tap on the trackpad, and that's what I'm usually using. I'm not really using click. But yeah, that's the idea, that's the general impressions. The sound should be fun as well, so let's go and do sound more. Yeah, the thing is, it's changing here. Once you click the sound, it's gonna go and show you that slide bar over on the touchpad, and you can change the sound. Very good laptop. Alright guys, so that's it for quick review on the new Apple laptop which I have for MacBook Pro, 13-inch i5, 512 storage and 16 gig of RAM. So in general, what I like about this laptop is very snappy. It's very quick to react to the keys and all the workforce and all the power which it has. Even this Core i5 is pretty much enough for your business applications to run and for the day-to-day task. The other thing is the screen is a little bit smaller because it's 13-inch versus my previous machine which is 15-inch. And the rest of it is very fast. The Wi-Fi in particular is very fast as well. It's much faster with what I have on my existing laptop, which is also MacBook Pro, and they both connected to the same access point on wireless AC. But I see that new MacBook Pro is much faster on the connection speed than my original laptop. Like again, this was a first impression because I was waiting for, like I said in the beginning of the video, for quite some time to get this laptop. And it was questionable for me if should I get it or should I wait for the model of 2019. Some YouTubers actually suggest to wait for that model because it's gonna hopefully fix most of the stuff and most of the issues which people see with these laptops. But again, it depends on the usage and how you treat your machine. If you're actually careful and don't really make it into the mess, then it should serve you pretty well for quite some time without any problems. My laptop, original one, is serving me for quite some time already, for many years, and it's still working like the brand new one, like a brand new machine. So it's all really depends on the usage. That's it for this review right now. I will be shooting probably another video after the months of the working with this laptop, comparing to my original one, to see if there is anything else which we need to know about this machine. Depends on how you use it, and based on the usage, to see if there are any problems which would surface later, then I will definitely put them in the comments or actually shoot another video 1 month later. But for now, I think that's it. If you like this video, you know what to do. Click subscribe button, click the like button, and share it with your friends. For people who are actually thinking about buying a new laptop, I would say Mac laptops are still very powerful and very good buy, even though for the money it's quite pricey. But if you compare similar scenarios for the Windows machines, for example, from Microsoft and some other vendors like Lenovo and Samsung, the price difference would not be that much. Specifically, take into account that this machine is specifically built to actually run that particular OS. And then if things are customized, they work much better together. If you're really good and skilled and making your own PCs, for example, collecting it, assembling it from the parts which you buy on eBay or buy on the different stores, then you really have to make sure all components work together very well and actually don't get into conflict and push maximum performance from all the components on your machines. This laptop is actually doing that because it's built that way, so all the components should integrate very close and very snappy to each other, and that combination will provide the maximum performance on your laptop. Again, it's very good, very light. Generally speaking, I like the machine for now, so we'll see how it's going to behave in the future, and I see you in the next tech review very soon. Peace.